effort to rebuild Nigeria through history, culture, and shared responsibility is gaining momentum. In the Federal Capital Territory, a group of Nigerians gathered to chart a way of inspiring young generation for a better tomorrow. STV News correspondent Ene Anthony has more on this story.
Since independence, Nigeria has gone through several phases, including the Civil War or Operation Welfare in the southwest. All these incidents, many preventable, have shaped the polity, and the effects are still haunting Nigeria till date. This explains why many observers are in support of the reintroduction of history in the school curriculum. But beyond this, a group of Nigerians are going a step further to project Nigeria into the year 2075. They are introducing 160 historical events as a springboard to launch the younger generation into a prosperous future.
But the problem with history now, based on that decision, is that what are the tools that we're going to teach the history? So as a plan is there. But for execution's sake, we don't have structures that will teach that history, and that's why National Cake is all about. I'm hoping that as people play this, either at the competitive level, at the family level, they start learning. The honest truth is that that's why I said events and policies. I didn't actually write history of what happened, because I can challenge anybody. In Nigeria don't have a clear documentation of history. What we have PR, people talking about their experience, about their thing. So what this is doing is to drive people to interrogate the events that has happened, to interrogate what has happened in Nigeria enough for you to know from a Yoruba perspective what happened, from an Igbo perspective what happened, from a Nupe perspective what happened. Don't just sit down because somebody said it's so and believe it's so. My concern is I want people to engage history, not to memorize it. Understand it enough to understand what is breaking us.
The target is to reach 1,000 schools and 50,000 families. The conveners are calling on government and private stakeholders to adopt the project as part of Nigeria's cultural and educational framework.
Based on the quality of your vision. If your vision is to build quality Nigerians, you will embrace common sense, National Cake. But if your vision is not to build quality Nigerians, you don't find this important. You find more other things important. So it's a game of which ministry, which government official find this very necessary that we must build Nigerians who will build Nigeria. That's basically where we are.
For the guest, this can serve as a tool for remodeling mindset to achieve national unity.
If you want to change Nigeria, you have to change Nigerians, because it's Nigerians that will change Nigeria. A lot of the election will change Nigeria, but it doesn't work that way. So one of the key solutions that National Cake is pushing for is a cultural change through sustainable systems that transform who we are, and then who we are can transform the nation.
Today we are here to dedicate and to unveil the National Cake. I'm sure somebody is saying this should have been done maybe in Eagle Square, Nikon Hilton, and things like that. Yes, but you see, God has a plan. And from here, this is going to affect this whole nation. There is no doubt about it.
The organizers say their ultimate goal is to inspire a new Nigerian dream that unites the nation across age groups and communities. Ene Anthony, STV News, Abuja.